You're not going to believe what the Vikings just did. Actually, what their DNA just did. Scientists just found out that people living during the Viking Age carried a genetic mutation that helps fight off viruses, including, weirdly, HIV. Yes, HIV. A virus that wouldn't even exist for another 9,000 years. Plot twist. They didn't invent it. It was passed down from ancient European hunter-gatherers, so technically your immune system might be Viking adjacent, even if your ancestors never wore fur cloaks or raided monasteries. How it works. A team from Stockholm University, led by geneticist Ricardo Rodríguez-Varela, dug into Viking skeletons and found a mutation called CCR5D32, a mutation that messes with the CCR5 gene, which normally acts like a door lock on your cells. HIV needs that specific lock to break in. But if the mutation's there, the lock is jammed, HIV shows up, can't get inside, and gets ghosted. And this gene mutation isn't new, it's ancient. Rodríguez-Varela's team found it in 9,000-year-old bones, long before the Vikings even had horned helmet branding. So why was it there? Because some ancient virus, possibly smallpox, was killing people off, and those with the mutation were surviving. It was plague-resistant. But if it's so good, why doesn't everyone have it? Good question. Couple reasons. Only about 1 in 10 people of Northern European ancestry have one copy of the gene. Just 1 in 100 have 2 copies, which is what really blocks HIV. It only works on certain strains of HIV, the ones that use CCR5. Some HIV strains are smarter and go through different doors entirely. Other viruses, they don't even knock. COVID, for example, uses a totally different lock. So yes, it is cool, but it's not bulletproof. More like a bonus feature in the immune system software update. Scandinavia and HIV. Wait, does this mean Scandinavia has lower HIV rates because of this gene? The answer is, kinda. But let's not give full credit to Viking genetics. Countries like Sweden, Norway, and Finland do have lower HIV rates, but that's mostly thanks to universal health care, comprehensive sex ed, and free testing. And maybe a healthy cultural skepticism of unprotected party hookups. The CCR5 mutation? It's a bonus security system, not a force field. What about the CRISPR controversy? A real-life sci-fi. In 2018, it gets wilder. A Chinese scientist named He Jiankui tried to force evolution's hand using CRISPR, the gene editing tool, to knock out CCR5 in twin embryos. His goal? To make the girls immune to HIV. Sounds like superhero origin story stuff. But in real life, there was backlash. He didn't get regulatory approval. There was no international consensus and almost no understanding of the long-term effects. Jiankui was sentenced to 3 years in prison, and the scientific world hit the panic button. Because here's the kicker, CCR5 doesn't just handle viruses. It might also play a role in brain development, learning, and memory. So editing it out, that's like removing the lock on your front door, then realizing you also just disconnected the smoke alarm and the fridge. The lesson learned. This Viking gene isn't just about HIV resistance. It's a reminder that our immune systems were shaped by survival, by ancient pandemics, and it also shows that good science takes time. We can't rush into gene editing without understanding what else we're messing with. Rodríguez-Varela's study doesn't just uncover cool DNA, it warns us, know your roots before you rewrite them. So next time someone says, I've got Viking blood, you can ask, did you get the virus blocking upgrade too? Before we go full sci-fi and start customizing babies with immune superpowers, maybe finish reading the instruction manual first. A big shout out to the researchers at Stockholm University and Archaeology magazine for letting us peek under the genetic hood of history. Do you think gene editing is the future? Or should we leave that kind of power in God's recycle bin? You probably thought it was deleted. But he didn't. Stay weird, stay curious, stay 100% human for now. Smash that like button if your DNA's ever surprised you.